All right, people. It is Friday, March 28th. Major nuke. Down 8 strikes already on Q, which is, 95th, 96th percentile, and volume is going up nicely. Volume going up, typically the move continues, and if you were here early, you see this happening on the chart. You can just follow the price action. You're getting alerts with a high win rate that match, and all of them go on to crush it, even if you chased it late. That's what happens on these high volume trend days. We absolutely crushed it at the open. You're getting bears with edge, statistically reliable, 42.59% win rate. Boom. First two. Okay. Just look at what happened, right? That's a little bit late. Hey, I want it as close to the strike as possible, above the strike, because why? The strike is right by the blue line. So that's what they did. They brought it up one above the blue line. The bears are coming in and they win. Now that we're down, -8, we have to start thinking about the rest of the session, what to look for, what we want to trade, and just proof that we did this pretty well today. Here's one of our Topstep accounts. You're looking at an 82.61% win rate, $3,800 profit. This is one of our best profit factors ever. And you'll see we went long and we went short. 50-50. Cool. So let's get back into it. Love seeing these bulls come in. We are down super low, and it's possible that you can get a bounce up higher. What we need to think about is kind of what side you want to trade. Do you want to be trading bulls below? Because there's a chance we're going to get all the way back up here into the yellow zone. But remember, bulls are against the trend. They can work. Bears, we're super low. We're super low, super early. And when you're this low, this early, we expect a bounce somewhere probably 474 in this region. So the one thing I like to do when this is happening, again, we're thinking we are 8 down from the blue. Very early. So we can go to our historical tab, our daily stats, and I have this QQQ brought up, and we're just looking like below the blue, right? Because we're 8 strikes, and if we're bearish, right, we want to see sessions that are similar. Super low, super early, what's happened. So I clicked around on a bunch of these. This is 1-7. So what time is it now? It's 11. So you're about here. You'll notice, went down 8 strikes. You get a bounce right to the top of the yellow. And then boom, an awesome opportunity to go short again. The thing to keep in mind is that when we're this low, 8, 9 strikes down, the swing is going to be probably a lot more than 1. Like that's your best entry. So we see this here. You're down 8.7 at 517. This thing goes all the way up to 520. So that's 3 strikes. Bounces at 516. You get another 3 strike swing. Just something to keep in mind, something to look for. Don't get too excited when it's just 1. This 7/11/2014 kind of feels like where we're at today, where this thing is just going to keep grinding down. So you'll notice bulls got crushed over and over again. If you're going to trade them, hey, take the loss quickly, book the win quickly, go to break even faster. This got all the way down to -12 before a little bounce up back to this like F zone. It did get a nasty nuke, and there was never really a bounce up to the yellow. We'll kind of see what happens today. This is another good example, 9-3. Little bounce to the yellow, and then they just burn this thing the rest of the session. Really want to use alerts as a guide, but just remember, like, this is a rare session, doesn't happen very often. We could go -10, we could go -14. It's a Friday, they could bring this thing back up to the blue. But ultimately what we're looking for is a bounce somewhere into the yellow, and then hopefully the nuke continues. Just the one thing to make absolutely sure that you don't do today is trade a bull after you already got 2+ strikes. Like, you should be thinking bears, bears, bears. Let's go back and look at the session. So you'll see, bears are even coming in on this little pump up to 473. Don't really like it. Want it up a lot higher. We're in the middle of the session right now. Really just like to wait, see what happens, come back later and look for a trade. Because right now, it feels like they're just ping-ponging it here, right? 471 to 473, down 8 strikes. Like to target something in here to go short again. If you're going to go long, lose fast, move that thing to break even as fast as you can. Who knows what will happen the rest of the session? Bear focus after 2-3 strike swings, preferably in the yellow, because we're down here. Take profit as soon as you can and leave a runner, because we might go down 20 strikes. Who knows? Has all the potential for a bear trend day. Trade bears after big bounces. That was a lot of words. Have a great one. Good luck out there.